Ever wondered if your dinner could turn deadly? Yes, you heard right. The world is teeming with exotic foods that pose a hidden threat right on your plate. It's not always about the high cholesterol or the sugar content that you should be wary of. Sometimes, it's about the inherent dangers lurking in the very nature of certain foods. Imagine biting into a fruit only to find out it houses a toxic seed, or relishing a delicacy that could bring about paralysis if not prepared meticulously. Sounds unnerving, doesn't it? Well, that's the reality of the food world, a world that is as intriguing as it is perilous. Now, we're not trying to scare you away from trying new foods. Instead, we're here to shed light on the importance of knowing what you're eating. Over the next few minutes, we'll be counting down 22 of the most dangerous foods from around the globe. Stay tuned to find out which food tops our list as the most potentially lethal. Starting our countdown, we have 5 exotic and potentially deadly dishes. Let's dive right in. At number 22, we have hakkarl from Iceland. This is a national dish that involves fermented shark meat. Sounds intriguing, right? However, the shark used in this dish is poisonous when fresh and only becomes safe to eat after a specific fermentation process. If done incorrectly, it can lead to severe food poisoning. Moving on to number 21, we have fugu from Japan. This is a delicacy that involves the meat of a pufferfish. The danger lies in the fact that the liver and intestines of the pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, a poison more deadly than cyanide. Only licensed chefs are allowed to prepare this dish, as a single mistake can lead to paralysis and death. Next, at number 20, we have sanakji from South Korea. This dish involves live octopus that is chopped into small pieces and served immediately. The danger here is that the suction cups on the octopus tentacles can stick to your throat and cause choking. At number 19, we have cassava from South America. While cassava is a staple food in many cultures, it can be extremely dangerous if not prepared properly. The root contains cyanogenic glycosides which can turn into cyanide when ingested. And finally, at number 18, we have ackee from Jamaica. This fruit is safe to eat when ripe, but if eaten when it's unripe or if the seeds are consumed, it can lead to Jamaican vomiting sickness, which can be fatal. Remember, these dishes are not inherently bad. They are a part of the rich cultural heritage of their respective countries. However, their preparation requires specific knowledge and expertise to ensure they're safe to consume. So, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're offered one of these dishes, think twice. If you thought those were risky, wait until you hear what's next on our list. Moving on, we've got some foods that might surprise you with their hidden dangers. Let's start with our 17th food on the list, the ackee fruit. This fruit is a national treasure in Jamaica, but if improperly prepared, it can lead to what's known as Jamaican vomiting sickness. This is due to the toxic substance called hypoglycin found in the fruit's seeds and unripe flesh. Next up at number 16, we have the sanakji, a Korean delicacy. This dish is freshly killed octopus served raw. The danger here? The suction cups on the octopus's tentacles can stick to your throat and cause choking. You need to chew thoroughly before swallowing to avoid this. At number 15, we have cassava, a root vegetable that is a dietary staple for millions of people in developing countries. However, if it's not properly cooked, it can produce cyanide. Yes, you heard it right, cyanide. So if you're ever served cassava, make sure it's well cooked. Coming in at number 14, we have the giant bullfrog, a delicacy in Namibia. However, consuming these amphibians before they're fully mature can lead to kidney failure. This is because the young frogs carry a certain toxin that can't be destroyed by cooking. And finally, at number 13, we have the Japanese fugu, or pufferfish. This fish is extremely poisonous if not prepared correctly. The poison in one pufferfish is enough to kill 30 adult humans, and there's no known antidote. So if you're ever in Japan and feeling adventurous, just make sure your chef is properly licensed to prepare this dish. Are you surprised by any of these so far? Well, brace yourself because we're just getting started. The next group of foods on our list are delicious treats that can turn deadly. As we venture further down our list, we encounter a selection of delectable delights that hold a deceptive danger. At number 12, we find the tempting but treacherous ackee fruit, native to West Africa but also found in Jamaica. The fruit's creamy, sweet flesh is a treat for the taste buds, but consume it before it's fully ripe and the toxins it harbors can lead to Jamaican vomiting sickness, a potentially fatal condition. Coming in at number 11 is the beguiling bullfrog. A delicacy in some parts of the world, its meat is said to be juicy and tender. However, the amphibian's skin and organs contain harmful toxins which, if not removed correctly, can lead to kidney failure. In the 10th spot, we have the alluring elderberry. These small dark berries are often used in wines, jams, and teas. But beware, uncooked berries, leaves, and stems contain cyanide-producing compounds which can cause nausea, vomiting, and even induce a coma. Number 9 introduces us to the enchanting giant Namibian bullfrog. Like its smaller cousin, this larger variety is also a culinary delight in some cultures, but consuming it before the third rain of the season can result in oshiketakata, a temporary kidney failure. At number 8 we have the deceptively charming hakarl. This Icelandic dish made from fermented shark is an acquired taste. The shark is poisonous when fresh, and even after fermentation it still carries a strong ammonia smell and taste that can be off-putting to many, causing nausea and severe reactions. Still with us? Great. We're about to delve into the top 7 most dangerous foods in the world, so stay tuned, and remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share to keep up with our latest content. But most importantly, stay safe in your culinary adventures. We're down to the final 7. These foods are the most dangerous of them all. Starting off our list at number 7, we have the notorious fugu fish. This infamous Japanese delicacy is prepared by skilled chefs who know how to remove the deadly tetrodotoxin found in its organs. One wrong cut, and you're in for a lethal meal. Next up at number 6, we have the casu marzu. This Sardinian cheese is intentionally infested with live maggots. Consuming it without properly removing these little critters can lead to serious health problems, not to mention the thought of it is enough to turn many stomachs. At number 5 is the giant bullfrog, a delicacy in Namibia. This amphibian is often cooked whole. However, if not prepared correctly, the toxins in its skin and organs can cause kidney failure. Moving on to number 4, we find the san nakji. This Korean dish consists of live octopus. The danger lies in the suction cups on the tentacles that can stick to the throat, causing choking. Our top 3 begins with ackee at number 3. A staple in Jamaican cuisine, this fruit can cause what is known as Jamaican vomiting sickness if eaten before it is fully ripe. The second spot is occupied by the African bullfrog. Much like its giant counterpart, this frog is consumed in some parts of Africa. But beware, it can carry toxins that cause temporary kidney failure. Finally, the most dangerous food in the world is the Pangium idul, or the football fruit. Native to Southeast Asia, this fruit contains hydrogen cyanide. It's safe to eat only after a meticulous process of boiling and fermenting. And there you have it, the most dangerous food in the world. Would you dare to try it? Well, that concludes our countdown of 22 potentially deadly foods. Feeling a little more cautious about what you eat? It's essential to remember that our health and well-being often come down to what we put in our bodies. Some foods, no matter how exotic or tantalizing they may seem, carry inherent risks. Today, we've explored a myriad of these from across the globe, but remember, while these foods can be dangerous, this doesn't mean they're off limits. With proper preparation, knowledge, and cooking techniques, many of these potential threats can be mitigated. So, enjoy the diverse culinary world, but always be mindful of what's on your plate. It's been a fascinating journey, hasn't it? It just goes to show that food, like life, is full of surprises. If you found this video informative and entertaining, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and eat wisely.